2,000 YouTube subscribers. Thank you so much. Time for the totally cringe office tour to celebrate. Roll the tape. January 2020. Back in the day of travel and offices, I decided to treat myself to a £4,200 Tuin log cabin, hilariously called Karen. This actually cost me £3,000 back in the day, thanks Brexit. 3 weeks later, it turns up on a truck from somewhere in Europe. Anyway, I built it myself in my garden. This is me on the roof building it. What was supposed to be a gaming man cave ended up being where I was working for 2 years. It went through a few iterations, but this is what it looks like now. All right, let's take a look inside. Oh, toasty, toasty, toasty. Right, let's see how much all this costs then. So down here we have a Surface Book 2, about £2,000, I think, from America, at the docking station, pretty good. We have 2 Dell monitors left and right, 150 quid each. Pretty cool 32-inch Canon, no, BenQ thing, there you go. That was a 350. We have a cool Quadcast X, there you go, that was 100 quid. The camera I use for filming videos like this was 300 I think. Some weird spotlight of Amazon for a tenner. Over here, what else do we have? Some pretty cool Bose headphones. Yeah, those were 200 quid I think. A water bottle, I have no idea how much that was. You can see it's a toasty 18 degrees in here. That's because it's nice and insulated. Very good. What else do we have? We have a little mini DDR cabinet. That was 20 quid. Very nice. Coffee machine. 50 quid I think. Diet Coke fridge. I think that was 200. I think. Don't drink Diet Coke anymore. It's bad for you. Okay. Down there we have a colour laser printer, which cost me 150 quid, and the toner lasts a very long time. Buy a laser printer, don't buy an inkjet. Over here, we have a Beatmania controller. This was a grand, I think, with another £200 on special buttons. Don't tell my wife. Got 2 screens here. This is a LG 32-inch Ultra Gear, 200 quid. Down here we have some cheap Amazon touchscreen thing, 1080p, about 150 I think, which is fair enough. Down here we have a Stream Deck, not a Steam Deck, a Stream Deck. That was 100 quid I think. We have a 1, 2, 3 webcams, probably 100 each I think. Over here we have, what do we have? Let's start at the bottom, shall we? We have the PC. This has 2 graphics cards in Ryzen 5900X, I think, in there. 64 gigs of RAM as well, so let's say that's £2,000 worth of gear. Here is a Sony AVR 1080 something or other. That was 400 quid. We have, wow, a Samsung Windows Mixed Reality headset. That was 250 quid back in the day. Yeah, fair enough. Lighting wise, this is an IKEA panel, 100 quid. And down the back of all this, we have 3 of the Philips Hue spotlight things, probably 150 total. Let's go over here. Over here we have a speaker, 1, 2, and a center speaker. I've got the rear speakers in storage somewhere, I don't use those. This was 500 quid worth of Dolby Atmos speakers. Does that firing thing up at the top. We have an Xbox Series S. What a console. That's amazing. This bad boy is this is an LG OLED BX something from a couple of years ago. That was £1,500 from Costco. We have a PS4 Pro. That was 200 quid back in the day. We have this wireless mesh router. This bad boy. This is a Orbi. This gets my gigabit internet from the main house into the shed. It's really good. We get 400 megabits down here. What else do we have? What else do we have down here? Look at all this stuff. We've got some books I never read. We have a mini NUC PC thing. That was 200 quid. Down here we have some empty boxes. Ooh, this classic. A HP G8 mini home server. Don't use that. A subwoofer there for the sound system. Another subwoofer I don't use. What is down here? Oh, I've got these Grim Bimani action figures. Don't want to know how much I spent on those. Let's have a look down here. Oh yeah, classic. Another PS2 Beatmania controller. Don't play that, your scores will be rubbish. What else do we have? Oh, we've got the steering wheel that I never use. Logitech with a frame thing, probably another 150 quid. You probably saw that on the pictures earlier. Got this poster from Japan. Oof. Grim, 50 quid I think. Man cave sign, that's pretty cool. We got an IKEA sofa, which you can actually sleep on if you want. That's your cup of tea. We've got a green screen, there you go. That was 20 quid off Amazon. The sofa was what, 500 quid I think. Over here we have some Deep Gram socks. Yeah, Deep Gram's cool. Drawers full of cables. Yeah, every man needs a drawer full of cables. A power drill, 50 quid I think. Oh, an Oculus Rift 2 that I never use. Nobody ever uses this stuff. Yeah, that's it. Pretty cool. Yeah. As I say, I've now spent about 2 years in here, and I'm looking forward to getting out of here. Cool, blimey, that was exhausting. Thanks for watching if you're still here. You might like to watch one of my videos. Or not. If you do, I might be able to pay for all of this one day. Cheers.